You know how the veil is being lifted, okay? And the veil has been being lifted. The veil has been lifted in certain relationships, like certain relationships have been revealed, like true intentions. Like you might have noticed certain relationships, like you were seeing them from a whole different lens all of a sudden, and you realized that like people who you thought had your best interest in mind really didn't, and they had selfish intentions in their relationship with you. It was not reciprocal. So yeah, we know that, right? So the message that I'm getting is that that's happening on the opposite as well, meaning that there were certain relationships that were karmic to you. And this could have been family. I'm getting like big time family, like close family members that you might have always just like not seen eye to eye. And the message that I'm getting from this is that veils are being lifted in those types of relationships as well. And you're gonna see that there was a veil of misunderstanding in these relationships. Like the divine purposely made you see each other in a way that was not the truth at all. And not to like invalidate your experience with them was very real, but this is a very valuable lesson that you have learned from each other to see things from different perspectives and put yourself in another's shoes. But I think that you are going to notice that those relationships that might have been the most difficult relationships for you, you might start noticing like, oh, they didn't mean it that way. They meant it a completely different way, which actually doesn't offend me at all. It's actually not offensive. It's actually really innocent. And I've been perceiving them this way this whole time. And really that's not what they meant. And vice versa. They are going to realize the same thing about you, that they were perceiving you in a certain way, and it's like they might have felt like you were like attacking their ego or trying to be better than them, or it's just something like that. But they're going to realize, if they are able to take that kind of responsibility and growth. But I feel like by you breaking the spell on your end, you're able to help them break the spell as well. Like what I'm feeling with this is just like chains are broken. Like chains are going to be broken off of certain relationships where it's like you served your karmic purpose to each other. So I'm really just speaking about a karmic relationship right now. But that's what I've been getting, is that with the veil lifting, the veil is going to lift with certain karmic relationships, and it's going to be like you really have been of service to each other ultimately. And it's like the people who were your biggest nightmares are actually going to be some of the people who have been of the biggest service to you and have assisted you the most in your growth, vice versa. And I think that some of these relationships, after the veil is lifted and you guys complete your contract, that you're going to remember that like you're actually really good friends, and like your souls are actually like, you actually love each other deeply. And like you might be like best friends with this person, and you might remember like back in like way back when you guys got along before all the karmic stuff happened, your relationship might be restored to its original state of love. And yeah, I feel like as the veil is being lifted, you are receiving divine relationships and friendships. You might have felt like you've been alone, as far as like you haven't really had like relationships that really like speak to your soul, that you feel comfortable in, that you feel like you. And I feel like some of these relationships that were karmic, the contract is going to be broken. The spell is going to be broken between you. And yeah, it's like you're going to be remembering that you are like best friends again. And it's going to be beautiful. It's like, and only take this if it resonates, okay? I know I can hear some of you being like, no, they're karmic. I'm never going to, speak to them again. That's okay. This, only take it if it resonates. But I feel like it's going to be really beautiful for some of you when that is broken, because it's like certain family relationships, like obviously you want to have good family relationships, and I think those relationships are going to be healed on such a beautiful level, and it's going to bring you so much fulfillment within your soul, and you're going to have so many good times, so many laughs. You're going to have this beautiful bond and this deep respect for each other, and just this understanding, this mutual understanding that like we were karmic to each other, and I forgive you and you forgive me, and we love each other. We love each other, and you're going to be so grateful to be back to that state of love and understanding between each other. Because it literally was like the divine had literally a veil of confusion and misunderstanding. It's like they would say one thing and you would hear a completely different thing, vice versa. You guys were communicating, but it was like your communication was getting like, what's the word? Like tampered with, like, yeah. I hope that all makes sense. And I hope I delivered that. But what I'm getting is that it's just going to be really beautiful, and it's going to be really positive. And yeah, you were karmic to each other. These are relationships that you were karmic, equally karmic to each other. All right? So please let me know if this resonates, and let me know like specifically if you want to, like who this is about. Is it a sister, a cousin, a friend? I feel like this is like a long time relationship, like someone you've known your entire life. And I think you and this person have been doing this kind of service for each other for all of your lifetimes. And so I think that's why it's going to feel so good to come back to like truth and love with each other, because your true friendship and love that you have for each other is like centuries. It's like a soul times worth of friendship. And so that kind of friendship hits different. Like you see each other, like you know each other, you understand each other. The truth of you is that you're best friends. And yeah, you were very karmic to each other, but like ultimately it was of service to each other. You learned very valuable lessons from each other. And that's not going to say that like boundaries, I think you're still going to have to work on how to structure a healthy relationship. It's not just going to overnight be good. Like you're still learning lessons with this person of how to create boundaries, of how to communicate. So you're still learning lessons from each other in that way. But ultimately, it's actually really beautiful and really positive. So the veil is not only being lifted and showing like, negative people. It's actually being lifted and showing you that people you thought were negative were actually positive the whole time. So yeah, please let me know if it resonates.